up next, we have Cassie Rutherford, Cristina Poleacovschi, Kristie, Franz, and some students, Jess Taylor, Shiva, Oring, Partik, Podal, John Segrist from Iowa State, Chloe Wolf Hazard, and also students Amelia Wells and Cal Cutspring. So yeah, take it away. I don't know how you're going to decide who talks.
Well, I will be the one to talk. I'm Cassie Rutherford. Nina and I need to talk because we have a lot of similarities. We're both geotechs, and I wanted to give everybody credit because all the students helped make the slides. Next slide, please. So our project is similar to what Nina was talking about. However, our focus really is on river erosion and flooding that's happening in a lot of the communities along the YK Delta. So we are reached out by a couple different communities and an engineer in the area, and their main interest is helping develop tools that can help them understand what the risk to their community is for the erosion along where they're living, as well as the flooding that's happening in their communities. So this is also a planning grant. We're working in the Bethel region or Bethel area with different villages in that area. We have an advisory board with different locals as well as researchers, and we're having our first advisory meeting next week, and then we're planning to have a workshop in Bethel in the fall. Next slide, please. So the main goals, we also are working on having a transdisciplinary research team. We have engineers, we have social scientists, we have hydrologists, we have geologists, we have people of all different backgrounds, as well as people who work with indigenous populations and Native communities working on this project. We have local stakeholders who we are working with in the Bethel area as well as Akiak. Our goal is also co-production of data. We're hoping to work with the communities as well as maybe the local schools and have them have us work together to collect data, things that we cannot currently get because it's a data scarce area. We want to then create feasible flooding and erosion mitigation strategies, as well as come up with community-based research methodology. Next slide, please. So the main whole purpose of this proposal was to work with Native communities to assess flooding and erosion and integrate their priorities into hazard planning. And you can see on the right is one of the long-term response or the expectation movement of their river, the side of the river or the riverbank. And you can see that they have a large number of community buildings and infrastructure that is in the projected erosion location. So helping them identify this for different villages would be very important. Thank you.